Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a good start to your weekend. Thank you very much for joining us. We've gone a little bit earlier than normal because I just wanted to improve the format a little bit and get you guys to have a bit more time to talk to each other as well as me to talk about the game itself. Have a bit of more of a thoughtful run through of the starting 11 as always. But as always guys, this live stream is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website where you can purchase some really nice retro gear, as you can see from the icon that's up here, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they are currently supporting over 17, probably close to over 80 food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, and you'll be helping those the less fortunate than you and I. And of course guys, if you want to make a donation directly to the food bank charity but you don't want to make a purchase through the affiliate link, then by all means please do put your click the link to their Just Giving Fund link in there as well. £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford guys. Trust me, it will help make a big difference. So as always, let's jump on and talk about the team sheet. So in goal for Fulham, as predicted, both teams have gone to a 4-2-3-1 formation. Leno is in goal with for Fulham. A back four of Tete, Anderson, Bassi and Robinson. Lukic and Pereira in the defensive midfield positions, with Iwobi, Smith Rowe, Adam Traore, and also Raul Jimenez up front. On the bench for Fulham is goalkeeper Bender, by the looks of it. Castaghi, old former player, of course. Issa Diop, Reed, Berge, I should say, Wilson, Kane, Kearney, Nelson, and Muniz. So obviously the former Arsenal player Iwobi on the in the starting 11 for Fulham. For West Ham, two changes, which are a bit of a surprise, to be honest with you, and and that's one of the reasons why I want to go a little bit earlier, because there was quite surprising changes to it. But again, we've gone a 4-2-3-1 with Areola in goal, Emerson, Kilman, Mavropanos and Wan-Bissaka making up the back four as predicted, as also predicted Alvarez and Rodriguez in the defensive midfield positions, with Souček coming in for Souček coming in for what I predicted to be Kudus in that position. Obviously Kudus and Bowen are in the midfield with him, and Antonio up front, but I had my midfield of Bowen up front with Kudus in on the right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm rambling here. Fabianski on the bench with Creswell, Solier, Soufal, Somerville, Paquetá, Ings, Todibo, and Irving. So guys, it's like, this is the live watch along for Fulham versus West Ham. Apologies I didn't say it at the start of it. Please do like, share and subscribe. By all means, please do. Share is more important, and also liking it is just as important, because the more likes these streams get, the more advertising it gets up on YouTube as well, for that matter. So let's see what you guys are saying. Only one person so far. Jason, hello mate, good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Why isn't it popping up? Hang on, let me just try and get this up on the screen. Hang on 2 seconds. As usual, there's always something that goes wrong with when I'm doing this, isn't it? There's always something. Let's just see if I can bring that up, because the link is in the pop up there. So let's try that again. Boom. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to go early. So are we doing it? No, it's not popping up. Why isn't it popping up? Why isn't it popping up? Where are you? Hang on, let's see if I can get this fixed. Yeah, it's there. So why aren't you popping up? Do apologise, Jason. It will probably sort itself out at some point, but at the moment it's not actually doing it. So yeah, Jason's saying, just saw the lineup, no Paquetá, Souček in the middle, Antonio up front. I would have started Ings, would have, not would of. But yeah, for some random reason the live chat's not working. Even though the link's in there working perfectly fine. See if I can try and figure out exactly why that's the case. It probably just start working all of a sudden like it usually does, but at the moment it's not doing it, and I don't understand why. So apologies, Jason. There you go. There you go. See, look, third time lucky. There you go, Jason's your notes on the screen now, mate. So thanks for your patience. But yeah, no, you see, with the starting 11 that I went for, it wasn't really that simple, you know, because I had Bowen up front, Kudus, Somerville out on the right. Sorry, out on the left. And who do I have on the right? Who do I have on the right? I can't remember who I had on the right actually, because it was a bit of a spare of the moment. In terms of the starting 11 that I wanted to predict. Well, I said that should have happened, but yes, I understand the reasons why you would put Danny Ings up there. Totally understandable. He needs to get some game time. But at the same point, yeah, I can also understand why Antonio is there, even though I thought he was going to be one of the ones that were dropped from it because of the fact that he was one of the late turnees. So how come Antonio, who turned up late, is in the starting 11, yet Paquetá isn't, and they turned up roughly the same time, from what I understand of it. That's the weird and confusing thing about it. But at the same point, this goes back to what I was saying a little while ago about the Antonio starting. He's got to be under instruction in that case. So yeah, I had Kudus out on the right. How did I forget this? It was a massively controversial decision for me to do, and it's so controversial I completely forgot. I had Kudus out on the right, Somerville out on the left, and Gilham in the midfield, because I think we really should be doing it that way. But yeah, it's just, honestly, it's weird. It really is weird that we're doing that. So come on, guys. There's also in the live chat, there's a vote for you guys to cast your votes on what you think the result is going to be, as it always is, because obviously we've gone live a little bit earlier than we normally do. I appreciate people will get used to me going live very, very, very early, but yeah, for that matter, there's 3 people have voted so far. I'm guessing 2 of the 3 votes are from Fulham fans, because it says a Fulham win and for 2 votes and a West Ham win on 1 vote. So yeah, I do think it's, yeah, I don't. But anyway, give me a second. Sorry, guys, my head's all over the place. Your good health as always. I hope you're having. Let me know, for those people that are watching. Let me know what you're drinking, and also, of course, let me know your score predictions as well, for that matter. Not just putting your casting your vote in the live chat. You're on the poll, but I'd like to know what you think the score line's going to be as well, for that matter. I'm kind of thinking either 2-1 or 2-1 West Ham or 2-2 myself. I hate to say it, but I do agree with old Toppy Bollocks on BBC. I do, this does have a draw written all over it technically. I mean, especially we talked about that in the preview about Lopetigui's past results against Marco Silva. Both away games for him have been a 1-1 draw, so it's very possible. But yeah, anyway, guys, your good health. But yeah, very thirsty at the moment. Very, 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 very thirsty. So come on, guys, come on, cast your votes. Put in the live chat. See what you. Well, but yeah, it is. I can understand the reason for Souček being in there to a degree, okay? Because it is a bit of a strange one, but at the same point, I understand the reasons why he's done that. Souček is a very, very handy player for aerial duels, as we know. He is a bit of a box-to-box midfielder for a defensive midfielder, again, as we've known over the last few years. But yeah, it is a strange one nonetheless. And I'm not really sure why. But we'll obviously have to wait and see on that to see what they're thinking on it is. But yeah, it's going to be and I do love a London derby. I really, really do. Obviously, this is our second one because we're not leaving London until, was it 6 games in? This is the 4th game up there now, and of course, because obviously we've got Chelsea at home after that. Then we've got is it Brentford away, I think. After that, let me just double check the fixtures on this. I'm sure we've got where are we? So Liverpool obviously in the League Cup after this, after the Chelsea game, and then yeah, as I thought, Brentford away, and then we've got Ipswich at home, then we've got Spurs away, then we've got Man United at home. So actually, yeah, where are we? The 2nd of November is when we're away against Nottingham to play Notts Forest. So yeah, we've been very lucky with the draw from the fixtures point of view. The West Ham massive event. Hello, guys. Good to see you again, mate. Good afternoon to you too, my old mate. Hope have you cast your vote in the poll, and also mate, please do in the live chat put your Gatesy please do put in your score predictions as well. As I say, I'm going either a 2-1 West Ham or a 2-all. I can't see either team keeping a clean sheet. But then again, I said that about Crystal Palace, and look what happened. I've got a soft spot for Fulham, as a lot of you guys know. When I grew up, they were very, very close. So yeah, thanks, mate. Thanks for your votes, and also one is gone for 1-all, so he's thinking a point as well for that matter. So yeah, thank you, Gates. Thank you, Geese. Thank you very, very much. But yeah, it is. I say I've always had a bit of a soft spot for Fulham. They were the closer team to me in terms of Chelsea or Fulham when I was growing up over in Surrey. But was always a West Ham fan. Always have been. Always will be. It's the club's been in and around my family for 4 generations now, as I've said many times. But yes, I do love them. Casey says my great uncle was on the books at Fulham and played at some point with Johnny Haynes, apparently. So I have a soft spot. He has a soft spot for him as well. Cool. That's nice. I like that. That's brilliant. That is, mate. I love it when people have stories like that. Where it's not just like I support West Ham or Fulham or Ipswich or whatever because my dad, like most of us are. That's a generic thing. I know a lot of people don't like it when I refer to people as being generic, but it is. It's just the cliche, whichever way you want to look at it. But I do at the same point. I love those little individual stories. Like for example, with my family, it goes back 4 generations. My great granddad used to work at Thames Ironworks, which Dockyard, which is now obviously Canning Town Tube Station. So it's been in the family right from day dot, regardless of my parents trying to get me out of it. But as I say, for this game, I do think so. Again, so players to look out for. Obviously, Leno's a very good goalkeeper. I know he has his moments every now and again, but he does have his goalkeepers. Obviously, we've got to try and keep Adam Traore quiet. We've got to try and keep Raul Jimenez quiet. Iwobi, we need to keep an eye out for. Smith Rowe, basically the midfield and attack, really. I mean, Bassey's a good defender. Anderson's a little bit inconsistent, but he can be very, very good. Robinson's a very good player as well, for that matter. We've got our work cut out for us, but at the same point, with the likes of Souček, Bowen, Antonio, Kudus, Alvarez, even Wan-Bissaka and Mavropanos all bearing down on them, even Kilman at certain points as well, for that matter. Which reminds me, actually, I was watching YouTube the other day. They did a really, really good video about I'm just trying to see for my history. Where's the history? There's a channel that guys, I genuinely recommend you go and watch this. Analytics United, edited by the former editor for Hammers Chat, Charlie Walsh. He's got his thumbprints absolutely all over the editing. It's beautiful. It's very, very good video. He used to make content like that for Hammers Chat a long time ago, but obviously he moved on to help Analytics United. But as I say, go and watch it. They talk about the stages of the defending tactics with Moyes after superseding and Pellegrini, and now they're talking. They also do some data about aerial duels and clearances at Mavropanos, Areola, Aguerd. It's a really, really good video, guys. I can't praise it enough to go and watch it. I really think it is a very, very good video. Guys, he's continuing on saying Craven Cottage is the strangest experience for a Premier League away fan. You mingle in with the home fans. Bizarre. That's the section you're talking about of the so-called neutral area. Yeah, because I've been to Craven Cottage a couple of times now, and I really enjoy it. I think it's a great stadium. Really is nice, old school. The cottage. It's the actual cottage side of it is a listed building, so they won't be able to tear that down. But honestly, I do genuinely wish more football stadiums were like that. I miss it. Gates is saying Emil Smith Rowe, in my opinion, is their danger man. 100%. As I say, is a player that we really need to be keeping an eye out for. Yes, nice ground, family club. Yes, agreed, mate. Yeah, and as I say, that's what a lot of people miss about the bowling as well, for that matter. It's why because we do have we miss that family section feeling to it, and we don't have all that. We don't have all that often nowadays, and it's a real shame that we don't have that anymore. I'm just making sure that all the streams are working fine. And it's just we have it's as the old cliche says, guys. By the way, there's 4 people watching, so please do cast your votes in the live chat to see what to put down what you think the result is going to be. 2 of you have gone for Fulham win. 1 of you, Gatesy, has gone for a draw. and one has gone for a West Ham win. So it'd be interesting to see what you guys are thinking on this. I'm gonna try and make sure that the streams that I pick up are going to be as reliable as possible. I mean, just obviously just talking about Man United winning this morning, 2-0. Not a surprise over Southampton in any shape or form. Guys, put your comments in the comment section below. Thank you for the likes, by the way. The more likes this gets, the more people it will bring on to get people involved. But 2-0 against Southampton for Man United, it's not a big surprise in any shape or form. It does not surprise me at all. I really don't see what the issue would be on that. It's what it should be, to be honest with you. It really is what it should be. You really should have more than just the stereotypical stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so yeah, all the channels are starting to kick in now, which is fantastic. So apologies about the adverts, guys, but I'm still trying to find a job, so I need to try and get as much money on as I can in as possible. So feel free to make a super chat if you wish. I'm joking. Don't. So I'll look after you, John. Just logged in on my other 3 Gmail accounts and 7 likes is for you. That's and like this for you. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah, it's a shame that 4 people are 1. Well, I am you as I am he as you are me, and we are all together. But yeah, let's just try and make sure we get a channel that's actually working, and we get to watch the game be together. It'd be perfect. Really, really will. And I'm hopefully, fingers crossed. There's not going to be any jinxes going on in any shape or form. But you never know. Exactly, mate. Yes, I am the walrus. That's the song. Totally right. And is also quoted in an episode of X-Files as well, if I remember correctly. Can't remember what one. Do you know that was weird? How long ago that came out? It feels so strange. It really does feel so strange that how long ago that was. Very, very odd. But yeah, it's going to be. I say I do love a London derby, especially an away game as well, for that matter, because that means you and I are going to be watching it. There's a very good chance I'm going to do the Chelsea game as well next week. So we'll keep it posted on that one. But yeah, honestly, you can tell I'm wandering around now because we've still got like 12 minutes until the game itself starts. But yeah, it's going to be so yeah, please do share this, guys. Put this up on your Facebooks, put it up on your WhatsApps, anyone you know might want to watch it. Up on your Twitters, whatever, Telegrams. Gates says, I have a question. Your scoreboard, did you make that yourself? Yes, I did. It took me a while, really, really did, because everybody uses the standard stereotype of Sky Sports, and I thought, which is I was doing as well. But you know what? I thought myself, I'm going to make it myself. I'm going to actually cue it all in. So yes, mate, it's all me. That's my artwork. Obviously, I didn't design the logos. I downloaded those, but everything else, I've made pure myself. So you're a good elf, guys. But yeah, that is all me. It took me. I did it about. Where was it? About a year ago, I think. I did it about a year ago. It took a long time. Took me a long time to study it and to try and make it as close to it as possible. And of course, obviously having the old badge up there, the traditional badge, I should say, having it up there just to make us feel like a bit more at home. So can you give me a few pointers another time, please? Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, as I say. It looks brilliant. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. But yeah, as I say, it was very took me a good few hours to get it just right. Because I know it looks very simple, block, but to get the spacing right, to make to try and emulate it as much as possible without getting into copyright. But to make it just to stand out. It's the whole point of this channel, to do things slightly differently to other places. Let's see, mate. But yeah, do you know what? I'm very, very happy that my boy Charles Leclerc looks like he's going to be starting pole tomorrow for the Azerbaijan Formula One. Really looking forward to watching that. I love he's made such good progress over the last 2 to 3 years. He really has become such a good player, and I just That's right. Such a well, yeah, he does. He's playing the game. He's a good little racer. He's got a lot of talent, and yeah, it's I just honestly I just love him. I really think I think it's a very talented driver. So if any of you guys that are watching that are F1 fans, and bar means please do put your comments on him as well, for that matter. If you don't if you're not a fan of him, then bar means please let me know who you are a fan of. And interesting to see what we go. So we've got 6 votes now. Again, 3 of those have gone for a Fulham win, 2 have gone for West Ham win, and 1 has gone for a draw. So the numbers are slowly ticking up. The closer we get to kick off, which is fantastic, as it always should be. But yeah, as I say, from now on, guys, when we're doing a watch along, I'm going to go live half an hour early than 20 minutes earlier than I would do, half an hour before the kickoff itself. Hang on 2 seconds, guys. I need to double check something. Thought my feed had frozen for a second then. But yeah, so for those that are just joining us, we've gone through the starting 11 already. But for those guys who have just joined us, I'll go for it again for yourselves, because we're coming up to there. So again, in goal for Fulham is Leno, with a back 4 of Tete, Anderson, Bazzi and Robinson. Lukic and Pereira in the defensive midfield positions, with Iwobi, Smith Rowe and Adam Traore up front, supporting Jimenez up front. For West Ham's Areola in goal, with the predicted back 4, as I said in the preview, of Wan-Bissaka, Mavropanos, Kilman and Emerson. Alvarez and Rodriguez in the defensive midfield positions, again as per my preview, with Kudus, Bowen and Souček in the midfield, with Antonio up front. So for those that are just chiming in now, give us what your thoughts on that, and also put your score predictions in there. I've gone for either a 2-1 West Ham win or 2-2 draw. Gates, who used the West Ham massive in the chat, he's gone for a 1-1 draw as well. He's now saying, I often wonder if I should do a watch along. I've dabbled, but never been something I've consistently done. Mate, this is the channel that started it. Genuinely, I was the one. I've been doing this since before COVID hit, and I've been doing it since. It's very hard work, very hard work when you're doing it on your own. It's all right if you like Hammer's Chat, for example, where they have people in the background that will sort stuff out for you. But if you're doing your own channel, and you're trying to balance it all, watch alongs are great fun. They really are, but it's a lot of work, which is why a lot of people don't really do it consistently, unfortunately. I mean, obviously everybody learned how to do it during COVID, whereas with me, I was practically a master at that point. So, but yeah, no, honestly, we've genuinely done every away watch along, bar the games that I've been to since the last game of the 18-19 season, if I remember correctly. The Leicester away, when Mark Noble did that humongous kick. Was it 40 odd yards out? That was the first game that we did as a watch along, and obviously the channel's grown as a result of it. But yeah, we're coming close to kick off now, guys. So if you haven't already done so, please do cast your votes in the poll, and please, there's 6 people watching. I'm hoping that is genuinely 6 people now. So even if you use 7 now, so someone else has joined, thank you. Even if you use this just as a radio station, like a lot of people do, you just listen to me in the background and don't interact, that's perfectly fine. But I do ask you just spend 10 seconds clicking on the poll and putting your score in. That's all I ask. That's generally all I ask. And of course, I ask for you guys to stay around as long as possible as well, of course. But yeah. So yeah, so we're coming close to kick off. I do love a London derby. I'm very buzzed for this game, especially I love when West Ham go to or play at home a team that I've got a bit of a soft spot for. You know, I miss the Sunderland games as well, for that matter. But yeah, when we play Fulham, it's very special for me. Like it is if you support any other, if you've got family connections or just a soft spot for another side. It'd be interesting to see what you guys are thinking. So for the 4 people that are watching, Gates has obviously said he's got a soft spot for Fulham as well. If anybody else is actually a Fulham fan, for that matter, you're more than welcome to join in on the chat. Not a problem. That's perfectly fine. Everybody's welcome here, even if you're a supporter of neither side and just want to interact with people, respectively, of course. Then by all means, you're more than welcome to jump in as well. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. This. One thing I miss is Michael Jackson's statue. He was a Fulham legend, wasn't he? Do you know what, Gatey, mate? I'm surprised it's taken you that long to say it. I really am surprised it's taken you that long to say it. Never. I think when I went to Fulham for the first time, I don't think the statue was there anymore after the Harrod owner sold up. I think he sold up or became a minority stakeholder, however which way you want to look at it. But yeah, guys, come on, the kickoff's any moment, so the poll is going to close. If you haven't already done so, please do cast your votes in there. And of course, if you're watching the replay of this, which some people do for some bizarre reason, I have no idea why, but obviously to go back and try and probably pick up on people's mistakes. Honestly, it's weird unless you're watching it on Sky Glass or something, or the repeats. Sometimes Sky have games repeated, and so you want to try and do it on that way. So you're more than welcome to, let's say, put in the comment section once this broadcast is finished what you thought of the game. And obviously, guys, will talk about the game as and when it happens, and any controversial decisions or not, as the case may be. Because the rules are getting weirder and weirder, and we just don't know what's what anymore in terms of that. So just to confirm, we have Paul the Tyrant Tierney on VAR, and the main referee today is Tim Robinson, who I think is Australian, if I remember correctly, isn't he? I think he's an Aussie. Certainly has his way about doing things on a very Aussie style. Not to say that he's wrong in any shape or form, but there's 8 people watching, guys. Come on, just see if you can cast your vote. Somebody else has. So let me just get rid of that reverb because there you go. So yeah, Fulham. We've now got an even pegging of 43% for a Fulham win and 43% of a West Ham win and 14% of a draw. So that's basically going to be 3 votes each for a win and 1 vote for a draw. So yeah, we're coming very close to kickoff now, guys. The players are walking out and taking their positions. Apparently, he's English, is he? Okay, fair. I thought. Oh no, sorry, no. It's what's his name? Jared something or other. Who's the Aussie, innit? Jared Gillett. Is that Jared Gillett? I think he's the Aussie. Came from the A-League, if I remember correctly. Is it Jared Gillett? It's something like that. But anyway, so thank you for googling, Gates, mate. Much appreciated. Okay, so the players are taking their formations in terms of the photos for every game. I don't like that. I don't like it. I mean, it's nice to have for things. But yeah, I just want players to get into their formations and kick the game off and stuff. Do you know what I mean? We don't have to keep doing this malarkey all the time. I mean, let's say it's lovely to especially. I mean, I know it's for the ball boys and all the rest of it and stuff, but the ball people now, because obviously there's girls involved in it sometimes. But yeah, so Gator says Gillett is from where my sister-in-law lives on the Gold Coast. Yeah, I thought it was Gillett. Yeah, he's not actually too bad, to be fair. For someone who's been doing it for what, this is the 2nd season now, I think he has. Yeah, the 2nd season. He's not too bad. I mean, he's not brilliant, but a lot of half the time, one of the reasons why the referees aren't making very consistent decisions is because unfortunately the rules are changing and the majority of the rules are subjective, so it's people's opinions. I mean, I'm sure when the game starts today, we're going to have some stuff that I say should be, and you guys aren't going to agree, and that's fine because we've all got an opinion, but it's not facts. That's the problem. That's the thing. People don't understand the difference between facts and opinions. People interpret opinions as facts. It's not. You don't have to agree with somebody, but yeah. Anyway, so we're coming very, very close, guys. So it's going to be closing down because there's a 6-second delay. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the poll is now ended. I had to watch my lip sync on the preview there just to make sure. But thank you to everybody that has voted. It's always great to get your votes and to get your thoughts. And of course, guys, for those that are chiming in now, because obviously closer to kickoff it gets, the more people to start getting involved. So by all means, please do put your score predictions in the live chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Most of us, I think, well, the only 2 of us that have really gone most. So yeah, it's quite an even kill there. There's supporters that think it's gonna be a West Ham win. There's supporters that think there's gonna be a Fulham fan, and a small minority of you guys thinking it's gonna be a draw. So Yeah. Gacy says opinions like arseholes. Everyone's got one. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed, mate. And there's quite a few that watch this as well. So it looks like it's going to be kick off any second now. So let's just have a check. Of course, because this isn't broadcast on TV, people are going to be watching it at different times. So no spoilers in the chat, please, guys. For it. So Antonio's going to take the kickoff. Hasn't rolled his short leg up for that, which makes a change. He normally does. I'm just waiting for it to come. Come on. Come on. Come on. Kick the bloody ball. It's gone 3. There you go. Right, so ball hoofed long, which is no surprise. So Bowen, sorry, that's Bowen had fallen down already, and the ball's gone back to Leno. They're only a few seconds in. Does it annoy you when someone states their opinion into a sentence with the word fact? It doesn't annoy me. It makes me laugh. It's just like, it's not fact. if it's a fact, it's a fact. Anyway, so we've got now got Traore running down getting closely into the box. Nobody really marking. Ball in and headed out by Kilman for the for Kilman for the first corner of the game. So already Fulham on the attack. It's not even a minute on the clock yet, and they've got a corner already. It's a great move. It's a great move from Traore as he runs into the box, but Kilman reads it absolutely perfectly and puts it out where all the save our concessions balloons are. So it looks like Pereira is going to take the corner kick at some point. Casey says, just shared the link on my Facebook pro Foyley and Master's Facebook. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. It's taken ages for the corner, but the corner is now taken. Not a bad ball in either for that matter, and good punch from Areola to clip it out and over to Kudus on the right-hand side from a West Ham perspective. Looks like a foul's happened somewhere by the looks of it, maybe. Yeah, there was a foul in there somewhere. So technically, Kudus should have kept rolling because we had the possession, but it is what it is. I think that's Robinson was shouting it back to him, but Areola hoofs it long to try and find Bowen, to try and find Souček, which it does, but it goes all the way through back to Leno. So it's definitely end-to-end football. Fact, Gatesy, fact. And a hoof ball by Leno up to Tete, who puts it out for a West Ham throw-in, surely. But he's claiming a foul, as is Marco Silva, by the looks of it. What's going on? Is that going to be a free kick? Yep, it's going to be a free kick to Fulham, which is taken. So Kudus makes an attempt on it. All the way over there to Iwobi, I think, by the looks of it. And a ball in, and again, Mavropanos this time is there to read it out and kicks it away. And now to Bassi, I think that is Bassi. Over now to Tete. It gets intercepted by Rodriguez. No, sorry, not really. From Kilman, I should say. Kilman very high up, but easily intercepted by Fulham, and now they're on the break again with, I think that's Iwobi again by the look of that haircut. And he hoofs it very, very long, trying to find Traore, but it goes out for a goal kick instead. John just spotted that your link for Iron Supporting Food Banks is expired. Okay, give me a second, mate. I will get that updated. Because I know, because John sent it to me the other day. I thought that would have updated. I'll get that. Try and get that done as quickly as possible. Okay, so Kilman with a hoof ball. Right, it's going out for a free kick. So let's see if I can get that in there. Where's his? No, free kick taken too quickly. You now tell me now, don't you? Anderson back to Leno. Where are we? Right, so just the ball milling around at the moment. Kilman over to Mavropanos in the centre circle. Where is it? Okay, Gates, it's been updated now, mate. So can you just double check it works? Give it a few seconds, but it should be fine. You had 20 minutes to tell me, you bugger. Okay, so back to the football. Alvarez over to Kilman on the left-hand side, crossing over the centre circle now. Nice ball, nice ball. So it looks like Emerson's gone on the left-hand side, but yeah, it goes out and Leno easily gathers from Antonio's chunk by the looks of it. And now Pereira again, hoof ball, and nicely intercepted by Kilman's back. It gets into it, and then Emerson puts it down and so Kudus is now on the left-hand side, and as is Bowen on the right, who's now got the ball, and nicely shanks his way through it. Nice ball up to Antonio, but can he do anything with it? No, he can't because he's got no support. So he tries to hit it straight at Robinson, at Bassi, but it doesn't happen. And now Bowen over to Kudus on the left-hand side, just about 2 yards from the touchline. And now Rodriguez to Emerson, Kilman, Mavropanos, Wan-Bissaka. Nice little dink to Souček, but unfortunately nobody's alive to it. But Kilman, by the looks of it, is running at pace, really going for it. Sorry, Rodriguez, I should say, really going for it there. Leno, Anderson, through to Tete, and now to Traore, who apparently gets fouled by Alvarez, but didn't look like it. I mean, not intended anyway. Let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's a late through. So, yep, perfect. Thank you, mate. Brain, welcome, mate. Nice of you to join the party. Good pacey start from West Ham. Need to score a couple before they knacker themselves. Agreed, mate. But give us your score prediction. Tete, Lukic. Now over to Bassi, I think that is. And a nice little block in there, but still working their way through. And Areola gets the ball, and Kilman's off, is protesting for offside. Let's have a look at the replay. Where are we? Oh, he's miles off. Miles off. Miles off the whole way through. That's ridiculous. How the hell is Jimenez that offside and been able to get away with it? See, this is what I'm saying, guys, about the decision making, because there's so many rules you have to take into consideration. You see, he's offside the entire play. He tries to not interfere, but he does. So it should have been a West Ham free kick. Ridiculous. Alvarez gives it straight away, and now Fulham on the slight counter attack, and it's a deflection from Pereira, and Areola gathers it quite easily. So we've got 7 people watching, and only 4 likes. All of those were from Gatesy. So please do like this if you please, guys, because the more likes this gets, the more advertising it gets on YouTube, and therefore we get more people involved in the channel. Because there's been 3 people have left unsubscribed over the last few days, so it'd be nice to try and get the numbers going up instead of going down, as the actress said to the bishop. So again, Tete's on the attack. Over to Traore on the right hand side, tracking in. Emerson's keeping well to defend him, but nice little block, and that should be a West Ham. Yeah, it was a goal kick. Yeah, just a slight, but Traore's protesting. But it's protesting his innocence, but it does look like it was a slight deflection. Let's have a look. Actually, no, it's a corner. Comes off Emerson by the looks of it from that angle. But anyway. I mean, James Collins talked about that on a podcast clip I saw the other day. Why do we do that? Why do the centre-backs pass it to the goalkeeper, or the goalkeeper pass it to the centre-backs? Just fucking go for it. You don't need all this pissing about. Alvarez taking the free kick. That's right, the throw-in. No, it looks like it's going to be Wan-Bissaka instead, in the Fulham half on the right-hand side. Throw in to Alvarez. Just about keeps his balance and the ball, but it goes to Bowen. Bowen, and so That's a what? How on earth is that a Fulham free kick? How on earth? Bowen gets clouted in the face, and Robinson points at yeah. All right, okay, because his legs are down, but that's the point exactly, Brain? How is that a Fulham free kick? A symptom of everyone trying to play pep ball. Not just that, it's just that he pushes him down, so Bowen falls, and of course his legs go together as a natural result of it, and yet that's a Fulham free kick. How the fuck? How the fuck? First, not second. That's ridiculous. Again, that's what I'm saying. This is what I was saying earlier, guys. It's crazy. These referees don't know the rules. They really don't know the rules. Blind as hell. So this is already we're only just about 10 minutes on the clock, and we're starting to see abysmal decision making. Toure from Tete, and Anderson back to Anderson from whoever that was, and over on the other side to Obi by the looks of it. I've yet to see the back number on his back, but easy gathered from Areola, and rolled straight to Rodriguez, who puts it to Kudus and plays it back to him. Nice ball through, and it goes out for Fulham throwing. But that's a good play, good one, a good defending from Anderson there, and a good 1-2 between Kudus and Rodriguez. And Kudus is going. Emerson is going to take the throw in at some point once he gets some options. Come on, there you go. Tries to find Souček, but it goes out for another throw in as well, because good defending there from Tete, I think that is. Yeah, Tete. So anyone going to take the free kick? Anyone's going to take the throw in? Yes. Don't care who that is on the bench. Can you see the game, please? So we're going to miss who's taking the throw in as a result of it. Oh, no goal. So Antonio's going to take the throw in. That makes sense. Yeah, in the opposition's half. So we got on number 9 to take the throw in. I know he's got great long ball, which that actually, to be fair, is. And a nice thing over from Wan-Bissaka back to Antonio after getting cleared out of the box. Emerson on the left hand side puts a good ball in, but it gets a bounce off gets a bounce off Souček's back. Sorry, Rodriguez's back, I should say. Oh no, sorry, it was Souček. It was bounce off Souček. Nice to see the replay. Good ball in from Emerson. I know it's his head by the looks of it. Yeah, it's a shame. There was an opportunity there. That really was an opportunity. So Leno pissing around with the ball. Taking the maximum time. Passes it out to his defender. Who passes it back to him under pressure from Alvarez. Alvarez, remember this fixture last season? Alvarez went mental about how bad we were playing. It looks like he's up for it again. It really looks like he's up for it again, because to be fair, we should be playing better than this. We really should be playing better than this. Just seen the replay of Mavropanos' challenge. So therefore a free kick ensued to Fulham. Long ball, as it always is with Fulham. Up to Iwobi. Played through quite nicely to Smith Rowe there. Really good ball. It was Iwobi. Back to him again. And again. It gets crowded out, but Fulham still keep hold of the ball with 3 West Ham players around him. But now Kudus is on the ball from Mavropanos, Kilman, I should say. And Kudus has fouled there blatantly. No attempt for the ball. It's a good defend. To be fair, it's good defending from Lucic, but there's an absolute Lukic even. But he's not going for the ball whatsoever. He's trying to interrupt the play. That's a free kick, and technically that's actually a booking. Actually, no, that isn't. That isn't, because he actually does get a touch on it before he engages with Kudus. So yeah, but we've seen bookings for less than that. So it looks like Emerson's going to take the free kick now. And bam, not long ball free kick, trying to find Souček, which he does, but unfortunately Fulham get clearance, and it goes out for a West Ham throw-in, which I'm guessing Wan-Bissaka is going to. No, it hasn't gone out yet. Looks like it was, but Wan-Bissaka keeps it in, passes back to Areola because nobody else is around him, And a hoof ball once again for Mariola. Alvarez in the centre circle. Kilman back to Alvarez. And a long hoof from Alvarez to try and find Antonio, but it just goes a little bit wayward, and Leno gathers. It's not a bad play. Not a bad play. We're getting better. The movement is better. I mean, obviously, Man United beat them 2-0 just before the international break. But yeah, Antonio should be running that ball down because it was passed back to Leno. Run it, not jog it, Antonio. Come on. Put him under pressure. Honestly. Useless, that man. Absolutely useless. And a mistake from Mavropanos there, and Traore's in there, but Kilman's covering the mistake. And he's claiming a penalty because he gets impeded. But he went down too easily. They're waiting for Robinson telling people to wait. That's a booking, by the way. Under the new rules, players other than the captain are not allowed to go round the player. That's a booking for them. Come on. Those are the rules. I know people haven't enforced it. That looks like we're going to concede a penalty there. It really looks like it. Too many replays, and I mean, Traore goes down too easily, to be fair, but Kilman should not be pushing him over like that at all. Looks like Robinson's going to go at the screen. Is he? Is he? I don't want to see Silva. I want to see where the referee is going. Oh, he's booked him. So we couldn't see what was going on. I'm guessing. Who's he booked? Who's he booked? I'm guessing it's Silva for for protesting there, by the looks of it. So no, that's that's interesting. Yeah, I think to be honest with you guys, I think we got away with one there. I really, really do think we got away with one. I mean, let me know your thoughts on that, guys. I mean, but I thought we got away with it there. Right, so Anderson on the ball. Freezy light into the centre circle. Long ball over to try and find Iwobi. Perfectly touched. Ramasaka just leaves him. And again, looks like Smith Rowe was offside. I'll turn this up a little bit, see if I can hear anything what's being talked about. Just seeing the multiple replays again of it, and Tony Gale giving his opinion. So anyway, so Iwobi intercepted by Alvarez. So yeah, no VAR call, which is interesting. I think we got away with one there. Antonio gives the ball away stupidly. And now over to Iwobi, crossing over the centre circle. Everyone's zonal marking. Nobody trying to go into him whatsoever. Smith Rowe, good block there from Mavropanos. Antonio should not have done that. He really should not have done that at all. He really shouldn't have done. So stupid. Throw-in taken. Iwobi, Lukic, I should say. Tete on the right hand side, or our left. Under pressure from Kudus. Puts it to Anderson. Puts it over to Bassi. And then Robinson. Back to Bassi. Anderson. Still Anderson. Nobody chasing it down. Suchek trying to get involved, but no real pressure. Over to Tete on the right hand side. And then Emerson gathers and puts it out for a Fulham throw-in. I don't know why you would do that, to be honest with you, because a throw-in doesn't really stop an attack at all. Stop that. So Tete can take the throw in quickly. Back to Tete from Pereira. And Iwobi shoot, goes for it, and it goes over for a goal kick. It's all Fulham. It really, really is all Fulham. We're not really trying anything on this. I don't see. And again, just going back to what Gacy said 10 minutes ago, a symptom of everyone trying to play pep ball. It is. It's ridiculous. So second corner of the game. Pereira again to take the corner, which he does. Header's way out of target. Kilman. Jesus Christ, Bone! What the hell was that clearance? Christ Almighty! Fulham throw in, taken very quickly as you would expect them to be so far deep in. Tete. Good instance by Bowen in that instance, and it gets cleared out to be a Fulham throw in just in front to beat that great movement from Kilman there. Anderson, Bassey, Robinson. Antonio tries to keep him off the ball, but nothing doing. Still Fulham in possession. Pass back to Leno. Now Kudus should be running that down. Either Kudus or Bowen should be running that down because the ball's in play. But no, they just allow him to have it. So it goes back to Bassey. That's my criticism of West Ham play so far. This last season or so is down to the fact that we really don't. And again, there's offside against. Is that Jimenez? Yeah, it's Jimenez. But this is when the ball's in play. Yeah, and it's passed back to the goalkeeper. We should be charging that ball down. We charge it down when it's paid back to any of the defenders or passed through from the defender. So why not do the same when it's passed back to the goalkeeper? It's perfectly within the rules to do so. You know, and it's likewise with that free kick issue that happened against Palace. You know, whoever it was tapped it slightly and Paquetá chased it down because the free kick was taken. It was totally true. You tap it and that's a free kick. It's done. That kick's been taken. So Kilman passing it back to Alvarez. Mavropanos back to Alvarez. Sorry, Rodriguez, I should say. And now Kilman again over to Mavropanos. So it looks like Rodriguez and Alvarez are swapping shifts to help out with the defence. Pass back. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Smith Rowe sees that the ball's played in and he charges the ball down. That's what I'm talking. That's literally. Sorry, Robinson, I should say. That's what I'm talking about. It really, really is proving my point of why Tobito does not look happy. He wants to play. He really does want to play. But that's what I'm talking about. An attacking player should be chasing the ball down if it's passed back to the goalkeeper. You know, by a defender, ball's in play. They can't pick it up because you can't do a back pass anymore in that instance. And as a result of it, it's honestly it's lazy tactics. It really is lazy tactics. We did the same under Moyes. So it's Antonio or Bowen's lazy tactics that they're not shaking that getting out of that mould. And that's if Traore goes for a header and it's 2 yards wide of the far post. Very, very close. But it looks like a slight deflection on it, I'm guessing. No, maybe not. All right, guys, so we're halfway through the first half, guys. For those 10 people that are watching, please let me know what your thoughts on this. If you're a Fulham fan, I want to hear you, as well as a West Ham supporter, or if you're like Brain, who's keeping an eye on every other game and not really watching this, then by all means, please do let me know your thoughts on it as well. But so far, it's all Fulham. It really, really is all Fulham. Match stats prove that 57.4% of the possession, 4 shots. And 2 on target and 8 shots in total. 4 shots on targets, 2 off target, so two saves, I'm guessing. And there we go. Told you neither side. I told you there weren't going to be much. We wouldn't keep a clean sheet. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Let's have a look at the replay of this. Because I was spitting feathers about how things are going. Just onside. Smith Rowe is onside. So much space. Smith Rowe to Jimenez. Wan-Bissaka's been done there. Really has been done there. Just about keeps the ball in. Mavropanos goes right under his legs. Marapanos and Kilman errors there. Really are errors. Really, really errors. And yes, mate, I said it as well. We both said it. I said he was a danger man, didn't I? Yep. Brain says Smith Rowe, what a goodbye. Absolutely agree. Absolutely green. And yeah, for fuck's sake. But that's what I'm saying. It's errors. It's absolutely errors. And I literally just said it. It was all Fulham. All Fulham. Should not have happened. That's poor from Mavropanos. That's poor from Kilman as well. And it's poor from everybody not reading the ball. It's all the defence are at fault there, really, just not being too far up and not paying attention. That's poor. That really is poor. I mean, going into this, one of the things I didn't say in the build up, we're only a 1 point behind where I thought we were going to be going into this game, so it's not that bad. But I've said for the first half of this game, there's been issues. There's been worrying signs. There's been massively worrying signs. Anderson, Tabassi. See, look, now Fulham are absolutely pushing up further than they were beforehand because they're in the lead. They can smell blood. Big time. Absolutely big time. So trying to hit him on the count. Caps on apologies. It's fine, mate. Not a problem. It's not a problem. But yeah, that is poor. That is such bad defending. Really is such bad defending. We're going into the so we're 20 just under 20 minutes away from the break, and we're losing. I'm not really sure what Wan-Bissaka was trying to do there, other than trying to give him a throw in. It's not the best. I mean, it's a break and play as a result of it, but yeah, no. Throwing taken. Alvarez from Rodriguez getting bundled over, but keeps staying down. And now again, Smith Rowe running through the flank. Rodriguez gets completely passes. And now looks like Raul Jimenez was offside by the looks of it. We check the replay just to double check. Yeah. Yeah, I don't agree with that being offside, to be fair, guys, because a foot is not an advantage. It really isn't. But that's the rules, isn't it? So come on, guys, there's 10 people watching. How do you, up until the goal, well, including since the goal as well, for that matter, how do you feel the first half's gone? Alvarez over to Bowen on the right hand side. Bowen cutting in, taking on players, standing his ground. Not the best of results from that. Alvarez to Rodriguez to Wan-Bissaka. And an easy tackle from him. And Fulham keeping possession again. Honestly. A long ball up once again, but it goes out for a West Ham throw in. Bouncing off Jimenez, I think that was. Not going to mention that yet. No, it was a Fulham throw in. Okay, so back to Leno. Over to Bassi. Robinson. Iwobi. He puts it out for a West Ham throw in. No, it looks like it got a slight deflection off Wan-Bissaka, so it's a Fulham throw in. Not really sure what Lucic is trying to do there. But Troy gets on it. Lucic. Bassi. Brain says this is where West Ham need to show some character and get themselves out of this mess. Agreed, mate. Agreed. We really need to dig in. Absolutely need to dig in on this. Because as it stands at the moment, this is not. It's not good. I mean, don't get me wrong, Fulham are playing some good football, and we've still got a lot of time left. We've still got over an hour's worth of football still to be played. But yeah, it's just. I'm not convinced. So Emerson going to take the throw in at some point. Yep, taken. Try to find Alvarez, but it goes out for Fulham. Goes out for a slight deflection, out for a throw, which again Antonio's going to take. I mean, I know it's going to. It gives it back to Emerson just in front of the home dugout. And Antonio back to Emerson. Total waste of a move. That really is a waste of a move. Kilman with a hoofball, trying to find Bowen over on the right hand side, which he does, but he gives it to Wan-Bissaka, who passes it to Mavropanos. And a hoofball once again. Try and find Antonio, but gets intercepted. And it goes out for a West Ham throw, which Emerson takes really quickly. But all the way back to Kilman, over to Mavropanos. Rodriguez, Kilman. Kudus getting fouled. That's a free kick taken very quickly, but back. Total point. What was the point? What was the point? Genuinely, right? Play between Rodriguez and Kilman. What's the point passing it back to each other? It's a waste of a free kick. Kilman. Kudus back to Kilman, still in the Fulham half. Kudus now running down the left-hand side. Ball in. Nobody there. Bowen too late, but gets it and fluffs it, and Bassi clears. Mavropanos gathers. Alvarez is in front of the centre circle in the Fulham half. Long ball on the left-hand side, back over to Kudus. Great control from him. Great touch. Really good chest touch. Ball in again. Bowen just about keeps it in. And gets a West Ham thrown off. Good defending from Robinson there. Very good defending from him. So guys, for a change, you can listen to some different music. Where are we? He's in. Yep. To make sure it was on the output this time around, because it's like different. Souček, what on earth was that, Tommy? he's trying to do his Everton away goal from last season and failed that miserably. I mean, seriously, just look at the replay. I mean, that's a great hoof back from Kudus, great from Wan-Bissaka, great touch from him. Souček to control it, but absolutely screwed that. What's that line that's in the movie Stand By Me? Oh yeah, screwed the pooch. Absolutely screwed the pooch. Iwobi, but Wan-Bissaka intercepts, but gives the ball straight back to Fulham. Bowen breaks. Antonio gets it and, of course, loses the ball again, doesn't he? Oh, bring on Somerville. Take Antonio off. Put Bowen up front. Antonio has been next to useless in this game, bar his throw-in. That's it. Antonio's done nothing in this game. Guys, do you agree? Would you make that substitution at half-time in about 12, 13 minutes' time? And again, here we go, getting through. Good defensive work from Alvarez there, but Rodriguez gets fouled by Jimenez. I mean, that's honestly, Alvarez has done phenomenally well in this game, because otherwise he's on. Jimenez is in on goal if that isn't defended. Ridiculous. It looks like Kilman's. Mavropanos is going to take the long kick, but no, he gives it to Kilman instead. He passes it to Alvarez. And ball back to Mavropanos. On Rodriguez, back to Rodriguez again. And a hoofball. And of course, yeah, to absolutely no one, because Bowen would have been offside if he was in that position. I don't know what he's playing at there, Kilman. I really don't. Oh, sorry, Mavropanos. I really don't understand his thinking behind that. And now Tete running down their right hand side. Everybody, only Kuda's chasing him, and even he can't control him. Gone through 4 players so far and gets a free kick as a result of it because Alvarez trips him. Honestly, we should stop, really genuinely stop this bloody man marking. Sorry, start man marking, stop zonal marking. He goes over the slightest touches from Alvarez. Let's have a look. Kilman gets him, and then it's actually Kilman. It's not. Sorry, it looked like Alvarez live, but no, it was Kilman. He started going down. It's a touch and it's a foul, but he doesn't need to go down that dramatically. Honestly, there's a lot of work needs to happen so far. A hell of a lot of work. Looks like Pereira's going to take the free kick again, as he's been taking the corners. Okay, so free kick about to be taken, and now Antonio's starting to roll his shorts. No, Robinson. Apparently that's not the right line. It's half a yard, Robinson. Fuck off, man. Honestly, I wish he was this finicky about the other decisions he's made so far in his first half. I mean, in general, he's done alright, but he's made a couple of hours. Pereira takes the free kick. Close, very close, but no cigar. And it goes out for West Ham throwing. Goal kick. So 10 minutes left, guys. As it stands at the moment, what are you thinking on added time? Because I've changed it since all that malarkey about the Palace game. I've changed it to say added time, not extra time. So what are you thinking on the added time, guys? Oh, sorry, the Bournemouth game, I should say. The Bournemouth home League Cup game that we did. I changed it to added time, not. Oh, good defending there, to be honest with you. Brain reckons 4 minutes so far. I'm thinking around about the same, mate, to be honest with you. The amount of the goal, the amount of free kicks and the fouls and the goal. It's not far off, mate. Not far off. I'm thinking 5 myself, but we'll see what happens. I don't always get it right. In fact, I hardly ever get it right. Let me rephrase that. I get it wrong as many times as I get it right. It's relatively easy. Yeah, I do not know what Bowen is trying to do there on Iwobi whatsoever. I mean, what is he trying? Seriously, what is he trying? Apart from wrestling him to the ground. So again, another free kick just outside the box to Fulham. We're not learning anything here. We're really not. And again, Pereira's taking he's going to take the free kick. Yeah, exactly, Robinson. No, closer. Where the circle is, there you go. Dumbass, trying to get a couple of yards advantage. Dumbass. I think Robinson's lost control of this game. He's having to tell people, no, do this, because Fulham are trying to get away with everything. And see, look, he's moved it back again. He's moved it back. Robinson, check it. Tell him to move it just back to where it was in the first place, where you just instruct him. Look straight at it and allowed it. It's just mucking around. This is why I'm thinking it's going to be bloody 5 minutes now. Nice block from Pereira's free kick. Nice jump. Kudus, right in the middle of it. Nobody helping. Bowen just standing watching him, and Kudus running down the right-hand flank with 2 players on him. Still gets it. Comes away with the ball beautifully. Nice movement. Tete trying to interfere, but still gets the ball, and he passes it back to, I'm guessing, Alvarez. Now to Rodriguez. To Kilman. He's playing phenomenally well, Kudus. It really is. Emerson again running down the left-hand side, covering over to Antonio, who's gone onto the left-hand flank now. Swapped it around a little bit. Lucky deflection into Alvarez's path back. Kilman to Mavropanos in the centre. Fulham half the centre circle. Bowen gets fouled by Robinson, but yeah, just now Robinson realises it. That's the 3rd time he's been fouled now, Bowen. 3rd time. Granted, Robinson gets the ball, but he takes Bowen out at the same point. We finally got a free kick somewhere. Anybody else want to give a prediction? And don't wait, because I'm not going to be accepting it from the 44th minute onwards. So give us just your added time. There's 13 people watching, 5 likes. Come on, guys. More likes, please. Just as 3 people bugger off. Just as I was saying, give us your added time predictions. But yeah, there's 10 people watching at the moment. Give us just added time predictions. I mean, it's 10 people watching and only 2 people talking. Come on, guys. You can do better than that, surely. Free kick taken. Remember panels headers. Oh, Kudus. That's ridiculous. I don't know what he was trying to do there. I really don't. Gator says 3 minutes. Brain says, Kudus, tighten up, lad. Yeah, that was just, it's just completely mistimed. Bless him. The only mistake he's made so far in this game, the whole game, honestly, this first half, he's been phenomenal. He really has been phenomenal. As he always is. He's just... So, Leonard going to take the goal kick. Pass back to him, so therefore it should be challenging it down. As I previously said in this stream. And Iwobi. Christopher Finish, welcome. 6 minutes of added time. It's probably going to be close to it, mate. Not far off it. Robinson gets the ball. With plenty of time to make the pass over to Pereira, who hoofs it long. Mavropanos over to Kilman. Kunis lets it lie, but good run from Emerson to try and do. And as a result of it, is a... Oh, honestly, we're all over the place at the minute. This last 10-15 minutes, we really have been terrible. Emerson going to take the throw in. I mean, to be honest with you guys, it's about... Let's have a look at the match stats once again. 53.4 to Fulham. So it's better. We're getting more possession. We're just not doing anything with it. Honestly, it's a tissue of calamities of a tissue of errors and calamities of for the Fulham goal. It really is. Oh, the ice cream man's round. Mavropanos to Kilman. I think Tobido should come on in the second half. I mean, Mavropanos has done well, but he's made a few errors and what do you think, guys? Would you make any half-time substitutions, and if so, who for whom? Emerson to Kudus. Alvarez. Kilman. Emerson. Mavropanos. Emerson runs through. Kudus from Emerson. Alvarez. Alvarez back to Kudus. Sorry, to Emerson, I should say. Back to Alvarez. Kudus. And Rodriguez gives the ball away. And comes back. And Christopher Fenich says Kudus scores before half time. See? That's what I'm saying. That's making it out as fact when it isn't. That's opinion stated as fact. Or hope. Chris, is that a hope? So what's going on? Come on. So Fulham throw in. So Lucic to Iwobi, to Bassi, I should say. Robinson back to Bassi. Iwobi dinks it to try and find Smith Rowe. And he does. Mavropanos holding his ground. Robinson. Iwobi in the middle. Gets the ball very, very easily. Robinson just coming into the box. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball. But Robinson gathers it back from Alvarez. But again, it goes out for a goal kick. Bowen should not be that deep. I've been saying it every single fucking game. He should not be that deep. Really shouldn't be that deep. Damn it. Why's my hair so witchy? I had a shower this morning, for God's sake. I ain't sweating that much. Ay, caramba. Antonio, and again gives the ball away. Iwobi goes out for throw-in. Hoof ball again from Fulham. So what we're looking at for the added time, 2 minutes, as Brain has just said, to spoil it. 2 minutes there. Going back, halving it from your 4-minute prediction. I mean, I disagree. Well, there should be more, but we're losing. So let's get off the pitch and regather the thoughts. Robinson with the hoof. So again, and Iwobi, so much space. Alvarez just no idea. So much space running into the D there. It's ridiculous. Jimenez. Traore. And a deflection off Kilman in a great position. It goes out for Fulham throw-in. This is what I'm saying. We should stop this bloody zonal marking. I took that Pratt 3 minutes to take it. It took that Pratt 3 minutes to take a free kick. Agreed, mate. It did. Honestly, it's back at least 2 and a bit. So yeah, 3 minutes from that point of view. But yeah. So if any 16 people watching, only 6 likes. I know you guys are staying around for quite a fair bit of time. So by means, please do subscribe if you're enjoying it, of course, and so you get to see more of these when they go live. And but more importantly, please try and give us more likes. Because the more likes your streams get, the more advertising it gets on YouTube, and therefore the more people get involved in it, and yada yada yada. You know the score. So Pereira going to take the corner again. Fulham's 3rd corner of the game in 46 and a bit minutes. So this is going to be the last ditch of the first half. Ball again taken in. Not bad free kick from Pereira either, to be fair, but nobody on there, and that should be half time. Yeah, half time. So guys, yeah, frustrating to concede that goal, but Fulham haven't had any other chances other than that, really, to be honest with you. They really haven't. So let's try and relax and get that frustration out of our pores. Let's listen to some music. And so it's going to be different this time.
Gotta stay till the bitter end. I'm be brave. Is there anything good on the radio? Turn it up loud and let me know how it used to be before anyone heard of you and me. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. Running out of town just to celebrate. The fortune's here to stay. A one-way ticket to a better day. A rocking chair and a glass of wine. On the shade of a tree and I'm feeling fine. There's not a lot to ask when life is going by so fast. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know. 'Cause there's a part of you that never could let go. I'm chasing shadows around the place. It shouldn't take long now in any case. As long as there is light, pretending I could stay the night. One breath away. Step up and say, hold on to what is real. The love you feel is like water in a glass. Don't try to separate the ones you hate from the ones that you don't know. Yeah, this is how it feels. 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 This is how. Yeah, this is how. This is how it feels. Yeah, this is how it. Yeah, this is how it feels. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, this is how it feels. Yeah, this is how it. This is how. Yeah, this is how. This is how it feels. Yeah, this is how it. Yeah, this is how it feels. Yeah, this is how. Yeah, this is how it feels. Yeah, this is how it. This is how. Yeah, this is Yeah, this is how it. Yeah, this is how it feels. Yeah, this is how it feels. before. Cause I'm restless and I'm dying to know more. Show me something I haven't seen before. Cause I'm tired of the same boats, the same shore. It's time, my friend, to leave this hell behind us. We got everything we need to make a change. I can't keep pretending I'm right where I wanna be. I'm hopelessly in need of better days. Cause I'm too young to face the end, but I'm old enough to start again. And I still got time. The world has tried to pin me down, but I'm running at the speed of light. And I still got time.
Right, guys, sorry to interject the music, but we've got some substitutions being made here, and the second half is about to kick off any second now. So, yeah. So I'll give you an update in just a second, because any second now. There we go. Second half is kicked off. Right, so substitutions. Paquetá for Souček and Somerville for Antonio. Exactly what I said should have happened. Exactly what I said should have happened. You know, I said Somerville on straight away and take Antonio off, and straight away we almost concede a second. Pereira, straight away. It's just nothing's changed from that point of view. But to whomever who's made us, who's subscribed during the half-time break, thank you very much for your support. We're now back to 2,720 subscribers, so I really do appreciate your subscription, which is why I put the live chat up straight. But again, literally handful of seconds into the second half, and we're conceding. Now, what I also wanted to talk about, just quickly, while there's a Fulham throw-in being taken, this head-to-head information reads terribly. Really does read terribly. Right, for the first half, Fulham had just over 53% possession, 12 shots, 4 on target, 4 off target, 4 block shots. West Ham, 4 shots, 0 on target, 2 off target, 2 block shots. Touches in the box, Fulham had 14, we've had 3. They've won 12 aerial duels in comparison to our 7. They've committed 6 fouls, so both teams have committed the same fouls apiece, and they've had 3 corners and we've had fuck all. Honestly, it's worrying. It really is worrying. I know that, but a double substitution at half time is always a good sign, but a bad sign at the same point. A good sign because obviously the manager can see where the issues are and making the right substitutions. As I say, Somerville for Antonio makes complete sense. That'll push Bowen up front, and Paquetá for Souček again makes complete sense because Souček was, both of them were the liability players out of there. To be honest with you, they really, really were, as far as I'm concerned. Guys, the 8 people that are watching, do you agree that both of those were the liability players, and as a result of it, do you feel that as a result, do you feel that these have been the right substitutions that Lopetegui has made? I mean, as it stands at the moment, Fulham are 6th in the table, and we are currently 15th, 2 points away from the relegation zone, which is not bad, you know. But it's, you know, this is only generally the 4th game of the season, so there's nothing to worry about yet. But a lot of mistakes have been made in the first half, and we've got a free kick now, which has been taken and done straight at Leno. See, Leno straight away cleared it. Boom, given the ball straight to Robinson, but as a result of it, Somerville's actually kept the ball in for him. George Kerr, welcome. Thank you very much, mate. Thanks for joining. And he says, I agree as in it's abysmal, or agree that the substitutions have been correct. I'm guessing it's going to be the subs, but I just want to make sure that we're talking about the same thing here. Paquetá to Kudus. Kudus down on the right hand side. Somerville overlapping him, but doesn't pass it to him. So Paquetá instead. Back to Kudus again. Exploits the space, but only as far back as Rodriguez. And now back to Paquetá once again. And now back to Rodriguez once again. So it looks like we've gone for back 6 at the moment, the way that structure's done. And Emerson. to Somerville. Good pass to him. Really good pass, but something's not right. Was the ball out of play in that case? Oh no, he's offside. Okay. And Emerson's now down as a result of it. So, just to run through the substitutions that are now still available. Fabianski, Creswell, Soufal, Ings, Irving, Solier, and Tobido. Both. I thought you might. I thought it was George, but thanks for clarifying, mate. Much appreciated. Yeah, so coming together. So well, nothing. No malice in any shape or form from either from whoever he's just collided with. Because quite frankly, I don't give a shit at the moment. I don't care. But yeah. I mean, it's a shame because, and it's a shame that with Creswell, I mean, it's as good as it is having Creswell on the bench. You know, his legs have gone. We should have really had what's his name? Not Kane and Casey. Who am I thinking of? Colin Bennett. No, it is Casey for left back, isn't it? Sorry, Ollie Scarles. Ollie Scarles as left back. He should have really been in there, in my personal opinion. But Creswell's got a wealth of knowledge and experience in there, so I can understand why he's on the bench. But yeah, it's not. Apparently, on the 37th minute, a lot of away supporters were standing around drinking and not actually watching the game, which really surprises me. Really surprises me. Because that's not normally what happens, especially 10 or 12 minutes after we've conceded. Doesn't really happen that often. To Bassi, over to Wobie this time, trying to find Robinson. He now passes to Robinson, but good play from Kudus. Again, Kudus is on the right hand side and Somerville's out on the left now. Not that Kudus is bad on the left in any shape or form, but Traore down there, get ball into the box. Alvarez with his Paquetá. Alvarez is not the best of clearances there, but he got it to Paquetá, and Kudus is on the ball now, running through. He gets fouled as well. So Mavropanos was over. Wan-Bissaka was trying to do an overlap with Kudus, but it backfired, and Robinson trails his leg out, and so that is a free kick, which is taken very quickly, and we haven't seen who's taken it to now. So, but it looks like Emerson's all right. Kilman now. Rodriguez through to Alvarez. So yeah, it looks like Emerson and Wan-Bissaka are playing more an advanced role. And it looks like Alvarez and Rodriguez are helping out the back four at the same point. Again, as they were in the first half, rotating between the two. Who's doing what? But yeah. So, okay, so Fulham on the ball once again. The ball over from Lukic to Robinson. And now over to Iwobi from... By the way, Lukic has just been booked as well for that matter. Apologies, I missed that out. Which is what that free kick was all about. And now Somerville running through, gets fouled. It's not last man, but this is that's what I thought. Yeah, Lukic. Oh, come on. Yeah, Lukic getting his booking. For his foul on Somerville. It's ridiculous. Let's have a look at this from this angle, from his own angle. Yeah, he's going for the ball. He just gets him. It is because he gets him, and he's going. Somerville's going at speed, showing his pace, really showing his pace. I am thinking about Tobido for Mavropanos for the third substitution. I really am. Right, so Paquetá's going to take the free kick. Is he going to do something decent? That's weak. That is so fucking weak. That is so slow. Easily read by Fulham, and as a result, Rodriguez just about keeps it in, but I don't. Yeah, back to Areola. Bassi was running down the left hand flank, and Rodriguez gathers it, but I think it's over, to be honest with you. But it has to be all of the ball. Mavropanos to Paquetá. Sorry, Wan-Bissaka to Paquetá, I should say. Alvarez. Mavropanos now passing it to Areola, who puts it to Kilman, who dinks it over to try and find Rodriguez again. But it goes straight in the arms of, well, in the path, I should say, of Iwobi. It's not in the arms at all. But Paquetá gathers it off after it comes off Lukic. And doing well to keep the ball there. Paquetá to Alvarez. Absolutely no options whatsoever, so he just runs around. Fair play to him for having that, but it is a foul. Smith Rowe's fouled him there. Christian, welcome, mate. Somerville should have started in this game. Agreed. I agree. He's in my starting 11 in the preview. He really is. Wan-Bissaka getting in problems. Sorry, Somerville getting in problems, but Fulham get the ball. We're growing in possession with these two substitutions, but it's still not enough to. Obviously, Iwobi's still on the ball now. Good defending there from Wan-Bissaka against Robinson. Really good. Not giving him an absolute sniff, but he gets pushed over as a result of it. Robinson, don't complain, man. You pushed him down. It's like, you just like that. Granted, Wan-Bissaka goes over a little bit easily, but at the same point, it's a foul. It's a foul. So Ariola's going to take the free kick. So it's going to be a hoofed. Hoof! You know, that's not a bad one, to be fair. Mavropanos from Rodriguez. And now back to Areola for some stupid reason. Rodriguez. And he goes out for a throw-in off, bounces off Lukic. Emerson's down. Yeah, his knee's gone. Soufal's, okay, so Soufal's coming on instead. So Wan-Bissaka's going to go over to the left once Emerson comes off. I mean, his socks don't go up to his knees, but I'm guessing it's his shin that he was injured earlier. So yeah, so it looks like Soufal's going to go over to the right hand side. And then yeah, so Soufal's going to go on the right and Wan-Bissaka over on the left. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I say it is that collision between him and Tete. It's just, yeah, it's a shame. Bugger. I hope he's going to be all right. So yep, Soufal coming on. I still think Tobido for Mavropanos. Get some fresh legs out there in the fence. I mean, Mavropanos really, other than the calamity of the goal, Mavropanos hasn't really done all that badly. It's just I just think we just need some fresh legs out there. I really do. I'm hoping that's just a strain from Emerson. I really do. So Soufal takes the throw. Tries to find Kudus, and he does, and he gets the Paquetá, but it gets taken very, very easily by Smith Rowe. And now all the way back to Anderson. Oh, Kudus, and there's no need for that at all. He fouls Bassi as he's clearing the ball. That's ridiculous. Should not have done that. Should not have done that at all. Should not have done that. He apologises straight away, bless him. But yeah, should not have done that. So it's going to be a hoof ball from Leno by the looks of things. No, okay. Anderson. Tete. No, Areola gets the Alvarez gets the ball instead. Kilman over to Mavropanos. Miles of space. And hoofs it over to Kudus and to Wan-Bissaka instead. Who's getting fouled, by the way, Robinson. Come on. There we go. There you go. Speaking hell. Yeah, it's not good. It's not. That Tete's fouling him for about 7 or 8 yards, man. It's ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 yards. Jesus Christ. So Paquetá standing over the free kick. Apologies if, by the way, I should have said this in the first half. Apologies if the timer is behind what you're watching, guys, but this is the most stable channel to watch it on. It really is. Otherwise, just glitch all over the place. And it goes out for a Fulham free kick. Or goal kick, I should say. Bassi. Again, I don't know why they passed that around between the goalkeeper and the defenders. It's ridiculous. Kudus to Sufal. Looks like one was. Someone's down. Someone West Ham played down. Good save from Leno. Great save. Bowen on first shot on target from West Ham. Rodriguez in the box. Not handball. Don't claim for handball. Alvarez. Rodriguez now. Close. Bowen should have scored. Absolutely agreed, mate. But again, at the same point, he's 2 yards away as he was in just seeing the replay of it now. Just seeing as he was with the Nations League game as well. It was about 3 yards away from the goalkeeper. And now because of that replay, we've had a collision we've not been able to see, but Bowen and Anderson have come together. So because of that badly timed replay, we can't see what's happened. I'm guessing it's a 50-50. Can we see the replay? Let's have a look. Yeah, they're both going for it. It's not a foul in any shape or form. They're just both going for it, and quite rightly so. Robinson's given it as a free kick. Just seeing the replay of it, it's from the other angle. Yeah, Bowen's that's Brian. That's about 6 yards. Poor first touch. To be fair, poor first touch, and I think which is what you're talking about because he has to recover for about 3 yards. But it's a great ball from Kudus, even with that slight defection. But yeah, it's straight at the goalkeeper. He's nothing much more he can do. But again, an hour in, it's a shot on target. It's better than nothing. Right, Sufal from Mavropanos. Back to Mavropanos on the left hand side. Rodriguez gets a free kick throw in out of it. Alvarez with a nice run down the right hand side. Kudus. Yeah, it was a foul from Lukic. He's lucky to not be off with that. That is technically that's a second booking. That really is a second booking. Bassi's doing really well there to keep that ball, but it is a free kick. He's absolutely sandwiched. Absolutely sandwiched. There's nothing wrong with taking a free kick very quickly, even if it's the opposition player. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's not a booking as a result of it. I mean, Anderson hasn't been booked. Sorry, Robinson hasn't been booked. Bassi, Robinson. I was right. It was Anderson. Kudus. Mavropanos to Paquetá. I don't think that was intended. Wan-Bissaka hugging the touchline, tracking in. Somerville. Alvarez. Mavropanos. Sufal. Rodriguez to Kudus. And now Paquetá in the middle. Got acres of space. Goes for goal. Not in the best of ways. 2 yard or so above the goal. But again, it's a shot. Not the best of shots, granted, but it is a shot nonetheless. So we're better. We're better in this. The last 20 minutes, we're playing better football. It's better football in this. It really is. 2 attempts at goal, 1 on target. Granted, it should be classed as 1 on target, but it was saved by the goalkeeper. We had 2 shots on target, apparently. And Kufal can't keep it in as a result of it. It's gone out for a Fulham throw-in. So, guys, there's 12 people watching. Do you agree that we're playing better in the second half? Just needs that more attacking idea, or have you got any other ideas of how it should be going this second half? Let us know in the live chat, guys. I'm genuinely interested to see what you're thinking on it. Robinson takes the throw-in. Kudus. Mavropanos to Bowen. He's running at players and so, instead of trying to find the space. Kudus does it. Gets in the box. Oh, that was close. Somerville had a good chance there, but it goes over to Wan-Bissaka, who puts the ball back in and trying to find Rodriguez, but that should be, yeah, it's a West Ham throw-in. I mean, Kudus was close on that, but so he gets a touch off Kudus. Sorry, I should say. Have a look. So it's a great attempt to put. Somerville's an inch away, man. Seriously, it's what I say, half a yard behind it. It's a good try. It's a really good try. That's what I'm saying. We're playing better in the second half. We always seem to do that. It doesn't matter what manager we've got. We always seem to be playing better in the second half than we did on the first, or in the first half in comparison to the second. I don't get it. It's weird. West Ham's always been a game with two halves. It really has been. It's weird. Different players, different managers, same thing. Anderson. Lukic. Somerville trying to get for the ball and it goes out for a Fulham throw-in, which I'm guessing is can be taken quickly. No? Unusual? Substitutions? Yeah. So, looks like Reece Nelson, actually former Arsenal player. So, no, Burge. Burge for Iwobi. And here we go, Reece Nelson for Lukic. Brilliant touch from him, says Brain. Christian says, same as at Palace, we started with the wrong lineup. I wouldn't say it was the wrong lineup, but questionable is nearer the point. But yeah, I get your point there, Christian. It's an incorrect. I mean, Antonio, yes. Souček, there's the question. There's the question behind it. But yeah, I get your point. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that it's it's not, you're not correct either at the same point. But I get why you're saying it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean it was. But yeah, I mean you had to try it because obviously I personally, Kudus, Paquetá. Tries to go in, but yeah, Fulham have got possession. Paquetá's almost been done, but gets the ball back. Wan-Bissaka tracking in, and now he's down. At least Smith Rowe's down as a result of it. Rodriguez is. What I was about to say is maybe, yeah. Okay, Paquetá's he's clouted Pereira's face. Yeah, there's no disagreeing with that at all. Yes, he's just gone like that. Goes like fuck off, but like Dennis was the other week, fuck off. But yeah, honestly, it is. It's just like maybe it's like Kudus was on the bench because it's like you're not fit enough. You need to up your game. I mean, Paquetá being on the bench, I should say, it's like that's why he started Souček instead. Just literally like you need to up your game. Not happy with how you've been training. Paquetá's got glimpses of brilliance in him. We know that. We all know that. But the last 3 games that he's played, and towards the end of last season, or the majority of last season, he's been moping about. He's hardly done anything in comparison to what he did the season before. So maybe Lopetegui's seen that and gone, you got to play well. To start, you got to play well, and that's the whole point. I mean, guys, am I missing something here? I mean, just because Paquetá can be a playmaker doesn't necessarily mean he should be in the starting 11. I haven't put Paquetá in my predicted starting 11 since the start of the season because he's been shit. In terms of his ability, he's not lived up to his ability. Let me put it that way. He hasn't been shit. I mean, we've had a lot worse midfielders out there than over the last few years. But yeah, he just has that. We love that arrogance about him in the same way that we loved what's his name? Arnautovic's arrogance. But Arnautovic delivered. Paquetá hasn't. He hasn't. He really hasn't over the last season or so. It's been a real shame. He's had, I say, moments of glimpses of brilliance. I say for Palace, for example. Oh, another booking. Adama Traore getting booked. I mean, Paquetá. No, actually, well, it looks like Rodriguez. Sorry, apologies. Rodriguez in on Traore. Um, but yeah, honestly, Paquetá needs to up his game. He really, really does, because we know what he's capable of. Oh, Soufal's really just been done there, and a pass back from Mel Boris. And it goes out for a goal kick instead. But yeah, so I can elaborate on that. But guys, please, 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 there's 11 people listening or watching. Start typing. I don't want to be talking to myself the entire time. Give me your thoughts. If you don't agree with me, then tell me you don't agree. That's fine. That's the whole point of this channel. Is that, it's a freedom of speech. You're allowed to say I don't agree with you. But as I say, guys, it's just really sort of that. It's really sort of that sort of game where I just don't think that. Here we go. Solier's making his debut for Rodriguez. Here he comes. Here he comes to save the day. Right, so let's see what he does. Let's see what he's capable of. Chris has completely ignored the questions I've asked and says, "Come on, West Ham." Right, so Berger, and now Pereira, Robinson to Nelson. Ball over. Nice defending from Wan-Bissaka there, but goes straight to Traore. Tete on the ball now. Somerville puts the good block, and he hoofs it away to try but Kudus is just a little bit lazier on that. And yeah, just last ditch defending here, guys. Come on. And here we go. Just gets absolutely blasted away. Christian says, I agree. Paquetá not been good enough. Yes, question will start 11, but hope we haven't left this one too late. I mean, we're only 4 games in, guy, but I know what you mean. We've got 20 minutes ish left. It's what it usually does, and it's a good header away from Mavropanos. The only problem is it goes straight to Smith Rowe, who absolutely screws his opportunity to score. That's the thing. But yeah, we've got their threats. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not happy. I always say that a 1-0 win is a disappointment, because you try all that hard, from both sides. You try that hard, and so Smith Rowe's coming off for Kearney, but you can only score 1 goal. And likewise, you work that hard, you defend as hard as you can, but you concede a goal, and that's it. It's disappointing results from both sides. And it looks like Jimenez is coming off and Muniz is coming on as well. So again, two is just looking. I'm guessing it's the replay. Yeah, replay of the goal. It's just, honestly, the amount of errors in that. Mavropanos, it's just, should not be keeping his legs open that much. He really shouldn't be. But he's running at the same point. So it's honestly, it's bad luck. It really is bad luck. But it's West Ham's bad luck, and it always is the same. Always is the same. Come on, camera, stop going out of focus. Bowen, looks like there's a foul taken just before Bowen was trying to run in on goal. Doobie 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 doo. Doobie doo. And again, ball goes out. It looks like it's gonna be looks like it's gonna be West Ham throw-in. Yep. Again, we've limited Fulham to least chances. Whoa, Christian, thank you, mate. That's a surprise. Forest 1-0 up at Anfield. I said 4-1 to Liverpool. On the BBC predictions, but yeah, Fulham free kick, and oh come on, it was and another booking for Raul Jimenez, for Alvarez this time. I didn't see too much in it, but let's have a look. No, I honestly, it looks like it's a foul more Anderson on him, to be honest with you. You know, because he does, it gets his face. He gets his face. But see, this is the inconsistency I was talking about in the first half, right? Yeah. Bowen is you know, the freak. Bowen is fouled, and yet because his legs go down together, Fulham get the free kick. Whereas Anderson fouls Alvarez after that foul, and Alvarez is booked. Which is it? Genuinely, which is it? It's ridiculous. It should not be. It should not be like this. I hate doing these sort of watch-alongs. I really do. Because just the amount of inconsistency is unreal. It's getting worse. It really is getting worse. Soufal. Mavropanos. Alvarez keeps the ball nicely. A long ball up to find Somerville. I can only see who it is when they come into the shadows. And he tries to find Kudus, but it's just too long, and it goes out for Fulham throw-in instead. So, guys, would you make any substitutions with now? Because it's around about the typical time that West Ham make substitutions. So, because we've had Soler, Paquetá, and Somerville come on for Rodriguez, Souček, and Antonio respectively. So there's two more substitutions that can be made, but it has to be they're both at the same time if you can maximise the subs. Let me know in the live chat, guys. What sorry, just about that focusing in. Let me know in the live chat exactly what substitutions you would make. Personally, as I say, I would bring off Tobido for Mavropanos, and actually that's about it. I'd only make one more substitution, but let me know what you're thinking on it. Not that I'm penalising Mavropanos in any shape or form. I just think Tobido needs to be getting some game time. Because apparently in his loan deal, in order for us to sign him, he needs to make 5 starts by the end of the season. George Kerr says, "Bring on Danny Ings." Okay, for who would you take? Would you take Bowen off for him, or would you take Kudus off for him? That's what I'm saying. Substitutions, not recommending who should come on. What substitutions should be made? So it's for who, for whom. So let me know who you're thinking on. Who should be coming off for. And again, see, look, a 50-50 tussle between Bowen and Bassey, and it goes Fulham's way once again. As much as I love Fulham, I've got a soft spot for him. As I say, it's been inconsistent decision making from Tim Robinson. It really has been very, very inconsistent. And here we go again. Now Bassey running over the halfway line, dinking it up to try and find Robinson, but it looks like Soufal's going to keep him covered, and it does, and it goes out for a West Ham throw, which Soufal should be taking. Which he does. And gives it to Alvarez, straight back to him, and sorry, Soler, I should say. Kind of gives the ball away there, but it was hounded, to be fair. Dangerous territory, and easily cleared out between Kilman and Mavropanos respectively, but goes out for a Fulham throw-in. So, yeah. So this is what I'm saying, guys. These even though we've only made one substitution in the second half, we've had half-time substitutions. But again, this is Moyes territory, which goes back to what I'm talking about of how why I do genuinely think that the substitutions are made. And the timings they are made at are nothing to do with David Moyes. I genuinely do think that it's instruction from the higher ups to say, right, you can only bring on these amount of players. It's honestly, it's ridiculous. He should be bringing on a defender because, granted, as I was saying a few minutes ago, we've narrowed down Fulham's chances of attack as a result of making those 3 substitutions. But at the same point, there's still issues in defence. There is still there. Because again, it's zonal marking, it's not man marking. It needs to stop. George says take Soufal off. How can he take him? How can we take Soufal off, man? He came on for Emerson. You don't substitute a substitute. So yeah, so Soufal, Soler, Paquetá, and Somerville, right? 4. So apologies, I'm 1 left. So that's what I'm saying about making a defensive. Get some fresh legs out in that centre back pairing, and let's see how he gets on. Because I honestly, from what we saw against Bournemouth, yes he has a mistake in him, and Traore heads it over. Close, very very close. It's a great ball up to him by who is it? By Kearney, I think it is. Yeah, Kearney. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it's Kearney. It's a great ball to him. Asleep, and that's what I'm saying. Defense is asleep, guys. The defense is seriously asleep. There needs to be some bit more fresh ideas out there, and that's what I'm saying about try Tobido, because at the end of the day we've got 10 minutes left, we're 1-0 down, we're looking exceptionally unlikely to score. Just reinforce that defence, get some fresh legs out there. Right, so corner to be taken once again, but this time round it's a West Ham corner. So is this going to be the moment where we can actually level peg? Corner taken. Not a bad ball either by Alvarez, to be fair. I think that's Alvarez. Kudus. In front of the D. Goes for goal. See, that's what I'm saying. And again, not off. It's totally off target. 100% off target. Like 5 years. 5 years. George Kerr says we should have signed Duran. I'm happy with the attacking options we've got, mate, to be honest with you. Here we go. Danny Ings is coming on. So who's coming off? I'm guessing it's Alvarez by the looks of it, by the way that the camera's been focused. Yeah. So yeah, so that's gonna put Alvarez as the defensive midfielder. So that goes 5 in the attack. Really, that's interesting. So you've got Kudus, Ings, Paquetá, Bowen, and Somerville. Very interesting tactic. So it looks like he's going to come on now, by the looks of it. Soler's been booked. He's like, what? He makes his debut and gets a booking within 11 minutes. It's to be fair, yes, it is. He takes him out. He doesn't get the ball. It's a play for the ball, but he doesn't actually get it. So it looks like this is now going to be Alvarez coming off and Ings coming on by the looks of it. Is this going to be the time? Yeah. So that's throwing the kitchen sink. It really is throwing the kitchen sink out there. So that's it. All 5 substitutions being made. So in a way, I do agree. I do understand why he's gone on the attacking route. But George, you asked for it, mate. Where are we? You asked about 6 minutes ago. Bring on Danny Ings. You got it right. So Bassi, really far up. Nice ball to Tete, to be fair. Just about gets it, but yeah, it's off target. And Christian says Ings to score late on, please. I'd be overjoyed with a point. Oh, it's a tasty blonde woman sitting on that dugout for Fulham. Mavra. Pereira should be a corner, I think. Or was that a goal kick? Good attempt from Pereira. To be honest with it, yeah, it's going to be a goal kick. But as I say, I can see the reasons why Lopetegui's gone all out to try and equal the scoring, but I can't see it. Well, Christian says already won. Or anyone to score the equaliser late on. Yeah, I agree, mate. 100%. Bassi hoofing the ball up. Mav, he should have done better there. But it's a 50-50 at the same point, but he should have done better there. He's lost possession again. That's what I'm saying, but he should have. We can't now because all 5 substitutions have been made. But yeah, as I say, some of the ideas, some of the decisions have gone Fulham's way. But I think other than about 2 or 3 mistakes Tim Robinson's done, he's not done too bad. To be fair, he really hasn't. I said in the first half. I thought he lost. I thought he lost the game. See now Bowen. See that this is what happens, right? This is what I'm talking about. Bassey passes the ball back to Leno. We've got 6 minutes left on the clock, and now Bowen charges the ball down for. Oh Christ! A good. All right, easy save from Nelson, Reece Nelson, not for Areola. But that's the first time we've seen the ball being chased down and Paquetá's down. Oh, fuck's sake. Let's have a look at the replay. Where are we? There's something. There's something from Bassey on him. I don't think that's intentional. I just think it's a accidental coming together, which would be the reason why Pereira shits on at Bassey, because it'd be the reason why Pereira's hanging around him at the minute, seeing if he's all right, getting instruction, but seeing if he's all right. I don't think that was intentional at all. So Pereira coming off for Reed by the looks of it. Paquetá limping off. I think he's going to be all right. We're going to be down for 10 men for them at the moment. Yeah, here we go. So Pereira coming off and Reed coming on. It's not a bad player, Reed, actually. To be fair, he's not a standout player or nothing, but he does all right. He does the team well. This is what I'm saying. We just have to chalk this one off, guys. We really will. It's a shame we couldn't get a result out of it, but we have to just chalk it down to experience as usual, isn't it? The Mavropanos boots the ball out for a throw in for Fulham. 5 minutes left. So guys, yeah, as I say, come on, give us your added time. I reckon about 5. I reckon about if the first half's anything to go by, and we've had more substitutions, I reckon again 5 minutes. So I've added 5 in there. I'll obviously change it once it gets official. But what are you thinking for added time, guys? Rain reckons 5 minutes as well. I left it a little bit late, so I think you might be calling it from the actual time by now. So yeah, I mean, fair play to Fulham. They have been the better time. George reckons 6 minutes. Christian reckons 6 minutes as well. Bassey with header up and a nice clearance from Mavropanos. Same with Solia as well, for that matter. I mean, he's had a handful of touches with the ball, Solia, but he's done okay. He's done all right, to be honest with you. Lerner with a long ball, but Fulham get back in possession after a clearance from the defence. But Somerville gets the ball running through the centre circle. Rodriguez. Wan-Bissaka over to Somerville. You lose possession there, mate. Get up. You're going to have to learn that about the Premier League. You've got to stay on your feet as long as possible. And now, as a result of it, Fulham are on the break. And Reed with a nice movement, to be fair. Doesn't really do much with it. And now Fulham stick Kearney down. Sorry, Tete, I should say. Running it through. Slight defection off Emerson, but Again, Mavropanos heads it out for a throw in. It comes for a Fulham throw in. It's good defending from Wan-Bissaka. Good defending. But there's not many people that can outrun Kudus, but he's knackered, bless him. You can see the way he's jogging, he's knackered. Solia gets the ball. Is he going to get a yellow again? Let's have a look at the replay. I think that's very tight. Brain says Lucky could have had second yellow and off. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, agreed. He plays for the ball. His argument was he's that far off, but he's very lucky not to be sent off. Very, very lucky. Questionable about Solia. Questionable. I mean, I know he's never played in the Premier League before, so we'd have to let him off. But at the same point, you know, you got the argument there that we're Bowen with a nice run. To be honest with you, over to Soufal, and now it's broken down again. Oh no, Wan-Bissaka's been able to keep it in the play. So Summerfield kept it out, left it out. But yeah, I'm not going to judge Solia because he's only been on the pitch for 20 minutes. He's only been on the pitch for 20 minutes. So I'm not going to. So it is 5 minutes. I was spot on. Yep, 5 minutes. Yeah, Solia's only been on for 20 minutes, so I'm not going to judge him. See what he's like if he plays a full 90. But so far, it's been questionable, his decisions. It really has been. If he does, well, we'll have to wait and see, of course, innit? But yeah, it has been questionable. And again, it's getting a little bit physical over the last the dying seconds. Ooh, Ings with a nice run, but again gets sandwiched out. But Summerville's keeping the ball alive. Not the best of ideas, but Soufal keeps the ball. Robinson puts it out for a throw-in. That's a good tackle from Robinson, to be fair. That really is. Summerville takes a throw-in very quickly. Paquetá. Ball up to Wan-Bissaka, but gets cleared. Bowen tries to keep the ball in. And he does. He gets it off the bounce of Robinson. Summerville in the box. Paquetá. Just outside the box. Should be put in the box. There we go. Bowen's in the box now. Gets the ball. And yeah. But Bowen keeps it. He gets fouled. Come on. That's a free kick. Thank you. Reece Nelson fouls him. And he's always having a bit of afters with Bowen for no reason whatsoever. That's why Arsenal got rid of you pillock. He's got a booking for that. Yep, he has. Nelson's been booked for that. So Paquetá again can take the free kick. I don't like the angle from this. I don't like the angle. Yeah, no, it's not the best of angles. And see, it gets cleared. Good Henderson from Anderson heading there. So it goes out for a corner. So Paquetá going to take the corner again as he did on the other half. Paquetá with the ball in. Goes out, and that again for another corner. Off Mavropanos. No, it's a goal kick. The 2 minutes left on the clock. Pressure is slowly building, but can we do anything with it? So Leno going to take the goal kick. Yep, it finally does. Can we intercept it? Yep, good interception from Kilman. Bounces around a little bit. Ball over. And Areola gathers easy. Rolls it to Paquetá. He slices it over to Somerville. Keeps well controlled. Overlap with Soufal. Nice run from Soufal, but nothing really as yet. Somerville keeps the ball still. Still keeps the ball. Pass it. Goes out for a West Ham throw-in. Soufal takes very quickly. Up to Bowen. He's onside just. Keeps the ball in. Danny Ings! Yes! Oh, right at the death. It's a classic from Danny Ings. That is him all over. Absolutely all over. Right at the death. And Georgie called it. You asked for Ings to score the late winner, and he has. Where was it? So yeah, 13 minutes ago, Ings to score late on, please. You smashed it, mate. Chris says goal. Christian says get in. Come on, you irons, and Ings. So it's obviously going to be a little bit more time for this. It's a great layoff by Bowen, who's in my fantasy league. So get an assist off him. Very happy with that. I think he is. Can't remember. I think he is. But yeah. So yeah, as it stands at the moment, guys, as a result of it, we've jumped up to 3rd. That can't be right. Where are we? No, back to 14th. Back to 14th. 3 points above. 2 points above Leicester. So it's going to be the dying seconds now, isn't it? Absolute dying seconds. As much as I love it, guys, as much as I love this, that's the genuine definition of a smash and grab. We've been underperforming for the majority of this game. We genuinely have. Christian says, "What a relief." Now win it, says Chris. Lynn, hello, good to see you again. Thank God for that. And Troy, right at the death, shoots wide. Oh, sorry, Bassey shoots wide. Right on that free kick. Boom, straight at just 3 yards wide. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's a shame from Fulham's point of view. Christian says Ings has scored late on my prayers once. Mate, you should have put a book. You should have made a bet on it if you're old enough to do so. And that's full time. So yeah, I think we've been lucky there, guys. To be honest with you, I really think we've been lucky. But we're still I think I genuinely think we've got away with one there. I really have. You know, Alvarez was lucky to not be sent off. So was Soler as well, for that matter. Irvin just coming on and celebrating with Ings. That's beautiful to see. It really is. But yeah, I think guys, what are you thinking on that result? I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. That means we've only lost twice, and that's to Villa and City so far. I mean, Villa, we should have had a point out of that. We really should have had a point out of that. But yeah, it's a relief, as you said, Christian, 100%. And but yeah, we've been lucky. We have been lucky with this, but it is what it is. George says I'm happy with a point. Yeah, agreed, mate. Me too. Definitely got away with that. It's a good point. It is. It just shows that's. I mean that's a what's his name? That's a Karen Brady looks really fucking happy that we've scored. Really happy. What was it? Anyway, I'll talk about it another time. But guys, thank you very much for sticking around with us. It's been an absolute pleasure chatting to you all. And yeah, until the next one, guys. I say that I'll be doing the research for the Chelsea games. So if you haven't already done so, and you're enjoying what the channel, please. So Christian, George, Chris, please do subscribe. And make sure that you're Make sure that your notifications are set to all as well, for that matter. Joa, welcome, mate. I already had my nose done and standing on a chair. Good. And yeah, hit the like button as well. She's got that'd be brilliant, guys. But yeah, please do subscribe so you get, and make sure your notifications are set to all. And if you're watching it on your phone, make sure your notifications are set in your settings as well, for that matter, because we will be doing more live watch alongs. There's a very good chance we will probably be doing this for the Chelsea game as well, for that matter. But in the meantime, guys, have a fantastic weekend. Let's sit back and chill, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.